Hold up, 281. Hold on, let me get settled first. Alright. Hold up. What up, y'all? Feel like it, fuck it, man. Just do a little content real quick. You know what I'm saying? Got a little time on my hands making a move, you know. First and foremost, I see motherfuckers on here talking about these traits and shit, which is gonna always be an ongoing thing. And truthfully, I think the problem with traits is the regression, because a lot of people losing their traits. That's it. Like, traits are gonna be there. I don't care if I play against a guy that's got more traits than me. That don't bother me, because like everybody else say, and it's the truth, man, you just gotta be smarter at building your team. One thing about a lot of us, we'll go after players, and in the mix of going after players, we don't realize what we doing. Like, sometimes, like, for, let's just say right now, like JJ Watt, let's just say somebody got him on the block, he an X factor, he a killer, let's say 30 years old. In the mix to giving up that, you be like, I want JJ Watt. So you might give up, let's say, 2 24-year-old star DNs and maybe a first round pick. You know, so with that being said, there's an X factor guy on your team. 2 star players who probably could have made it to X factor, and then a first round pick that you probably could have drafted at one point, probably as a hidden, might have been a superstar, might be a star that can develop. So with that year, you gave up some stuff for that one player. Then the next year comes and he retires. Now you don't have a first, and you don't have them young guys. So now you outreaching. Now you going into the free agency looking for somebody that can help you. You know what I'm saying? And you might find yourself bidding on like 2 guys who take all your money. You know, now you ain't got no money. You got these 2 guys. They probably, if they not X factors or superstars, it's a good chance they probably 30. You know, so now you stuck with these guys. So 4 years down the line is when you notice all that. When you realize, damn, I haven't developed anybody. I don't have anybody to develop. I haven't had my picks. I ain't had no money to get players. So then you find yourself stuck in a rut. I know that because I've done that back in the days with other teams. Well, way back, I didn't understand the process of CFM back then. I was just like, give me these players, I'm gonna win. And a lot of people are doing that now in the mix of that. So they looking at like, damn, I don't have these guys. I don't have these guys. Like, we look at Hinkle, for example. He had both the Bosas on both ends, and he traded them. Like, he should have rolled with them 2 motherfuckers for the whole release. Like, that's 2 killers that you had that would have literally just stopped a lot of shit for 4-5 years, and you got rid of both of them. That's what we call player hunting, man. It's like you going after one player when you got all these other players you could get. Now, I know my team, one thing about my team regressed, and that's just more so on statistics for me. Like, the way I play the game, my linebackers should never regress, but they do. And that's the only thing that kills me. Like, I could use all of the traits, don't get me wrong. But for me to play the game, you give me two superstar DNs and 2 superstar safeties, and I'm good, and my life will be good. But like, my team regressed a lot. Like, all my players, man, and I know I did wrong at one point because I ran with my squad too long. Like, I stuck with my front 7 for like the whole release instead of getting rid of them like I'm just doing. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at my team's development because I know what I did, and I've rebooted from it real quick. As y'all see, like, what I did to my team, I could have done 2 years ago, and my team would be stacked right now. But I fucked up. I take the blame for that. I know what I did wrong. But like I said, like my left end, Kwity Paye, he developed into a superstar in the middle of a season, and then he regressed back to a star again. Then he did it the next season. So that's the stuff, that's the only thing that gets me, man. When I cry, that's all I cry about. It's like, I'm developing my guys, I am. But then they regress right back the same season. That's my only gripe. Like, I developed them. But for the guys who griping about who got this and that. You got to understand too, them guys are winning. Like the guys that are in the playoffs all the time, guys that are in the Super Bowl all the time. We see it, man, and I hate to mention his name every time I do a damn video, but Stokes can grab a running back, lose that running back, grab another running back. At one point, Stokes ended up snatching the whole fucking offensive line from 281. Like, all the motherfuckers. He had all of them. On top of the fact that he had the best running back. On top of the fact, like, he was collecting slowly. Like, but he was doing that shit. And he had a good run. And then all them niggas got old. And he didn't get rid of them in time. So now he's rebuilding a little bit. But he still got a solid core to keep him playing. But you can see his team then faded away. You can see the Vikings team then faded away. So now he's making the right moves. If y'all look at it, everybody was complaining about how me and him made a trade, because y'all thought he gave me his first round pick and some shit. But when y'all found out that he didn't, I got a way better first round pick than y'all thought I did. But I let y'all eat that and just and talk y'all shit. But I took all them first round picks I had 4 of them. I got rid of all my linebackers. I got rid of a wide receiver. Now I got linebackers I needed. I got the safeties I needed. Still got 2 first round draft picks. Like, so it doesn't change. You just gotta, when you make your trades, you just gotta know what is it that you really getting and what is it that you really giving up. To certain people, certain things matter, certain things don't. Like, them linemen, man, them old linemen. I got a good old line, but ain't none of them superstars. So, but I run the ball a lot. So having them linemen will be great, but it's not a killer for me. Like a lot of you guys who pass, if y'all got dudes that's got edge rush, elite coming at y'all, and y'all ain't got them linemen, there's no point in passing. There's no point in passing. I watched the Lions when that nigga, I think he got Parsons on that end. If you ain't got a superstar, it's no point in dropping back, because that nigga's coming. See, I don't drop back that much, so I can run the ball through the tackles. I can run the ball between the guards. Like, so having them linemen, I just need guys that can hold a block for 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. You hold a block for 3 seconds. No, why I said 30. For 3 seconds, I'm good. I can get through the hole and I'm good. My running game has never been a slouch. But having them linemen will be great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you don't need them. I'm just saying I know what helps me win football games, and that's my defense. My defense is the only thing that keeps me in games, because my offense can keep the game moving, and I can score on my offense. I got the speed I need. I got the running back I need. You know, I just got rid of Barkley and got Breece Hall. Breece Hall was 2 years younger, so he's 28. So I can get 3 good years off of him before I even have to worry about a running back. But he's way faster than Barkley, and he runs just like him, and that's what I needed. Barkley 31. You know, he got down to a 90 speed. That nigga ain't outrunning nobody. In my run, I need you to outrun a motherfucker once you break that shit. So that's I know my game plan. You have to understand your game plan and what helps you win. And if you're trying to develop a team, one thing you have to learn in developing a team is you have to stay young. You have to stay 26 and under. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got some killers like the Bosas, like, you know, unless you got them guys that's 28, 29, but you know, niggas you ain't got to get rid of, like them DNs with the X factors on them, edge rush. If you got edge rush elite on the DN, you keep that motherfucker until he retire, you know. But I see a lot of people, you know, we always complain about who got so many traits against who don't. And like I said, it's one thing if you're developing your team and they regressing because we got the regression on, then that's not your fault, because a lot of guys do regress for no reason, but it's not your fault. That's a Madden thing. It's a Madden glitch, but we rolling with it, so you got to play with it. But if you just sitting here trading away motherfuckers all the time and trading away your picks all the time and just picking up 28, 29-year-old guys that look good, that superstars, you got to understand that they probably won't be there next year, or they might regress to some bad shit next year. Now you stuck with like a 30-year-old star player, which is the worst, you know. I mean, that's just me speaking on my shit, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We 7 seasons in, some shit like that. We still talking shit. Motherfuckers still mad as shit. Motherfuckers still got passion for shit. Like, they let you know, man, the league is where it's at, man. It's where it's at. Y'all know me. I just started off goddamn 0-4 and I'm 3-4 now. You know it was gonna happen, man. I was gonna start winning again. I'm like I said, I might not be those guys, but I'm not them guys. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that. I'm not gonna lose to the bums. I'm not gonna be a fucking 5-12 season guy. I'm gonna always be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wins. Always. I'm definitely gonna be 10 wins. I might have a 9-win season, but I'm gonna be a 10-win player. And a lot of guys are gonna be that. A lot of guys are gonna be playoff teams no matter what. A lot of guys are gonna be bums no matter what. I ain't gonna keep this too long though, because I'm finna make this move. I'll come back at y'all because I want to talk some NFC versus AFC shit, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow with that.